Okay, friendos. So, who can remind us what happened last session? Who's watched the videos most recently?
Yesterday.
Hey, James, why don't you fill us in? What do we do?
Plus, I think it's like my show and tell going round time to do.
Your turn.
Everyone's like had a go over it. So, last time we
Dragon Ball Z.
were basically dealing with the fallout of the fire pipes problem, burning down half of the town. And during that, we encountered some bandits in a house that I knew from way back when, and we just got on really well with. And then they became heroes with us, escaping the building. After that,
They weren't heroes. They were. We were saviors.
We were heroes of saving
yeah.
them. Yeah. Then after that,
I saved the baby.
Yeah, Joe saved the baby,
saved the baby.
and robbed the baby.
Drake saved whatever it was called. What was it called? The animal thing.
The owlbear.
Oh, the owlbear. That was right at the end, saving the owlbear. Oh no, it wasn't. That was like the
You
myth.
saved the lady that owned the owlbear.
Saved the lady that owned the owlbear, and then Tom made her a leg out of toilet roll tubes, whatever. Then once things had calmed down, we sort of like split off and went on our own ways for a little bit. Joe, not Joe. What's his name? Yarrick went and had a chat with his brother in the arena.
We both won Oscars.
In one of my favourite bits from that episode where Joe goes and joins the queue, and then his first thing is to ask the guy who's asking if he's in the queue, can he go and meet his brother, and the guy just responds, I don't know, I'm going to go in the queue. There was that bit, and then I'm trying to think what you did. You went off on that last bit. You were going around like healing people for a while, weren't you?
Oh yeah, I think. Oh, and then I was trying to investigate what happened because
sticking
you
his
were acting
snot
like a
in.
bloody.
Yeah, that was the. Listen to him, he's a doctor. No, don't listen to him. He makes legs. And then Garen, didn't you go and speak to
Oh fuck
the
yeah!
merchants?
To Sylvain. Yeah, and gang war stuff happening there, gang.
Yeah,
They nicked someone, didn't they?
they kidnapped Flat.
They kidnapped the one that Tom now is in love with, Ezrin.
I forgot about that.
It showed you one AI generated picture and you're like, I'm in love.
That was such a good part of the episode as well. Basically, like hearing Tom's live reaction of, why are they all so beautiful? And then just like you just being like transfixed on this fucking PNG for like the next hour.
It wasn't quite that.
Sitting there just gooning away.
Brain pruning.
And then I like went round and quickly got through my to-do list of creating a prostitute postal service.
Oh fuck! I forgot about that.
Then struggling with finance again at the docks, trying to get
Realising that chartering a ship for like 30 people is not cheap.
Yeah.
For a 4-week trip because you thought it'd be.
But then again, so like thinking, I was obviously playing that in context the entire time because Gristletongue doesn't know the value of money since the 10-year inflation.
Back in my day.
Gold for what a 10 silver for a fucking burger. Back in my day.
The idea that inflation would have gone up so much that things have gone from practically free to actually costing a reasonable amount of money.
Many problems.
Things are free.
He would have known the cost of a trip.
DVD.
So yeah,
More than most.
There's a pretty good summary of the last session. Key plot points being that Yarrick finally summoned the balls to go and meet his brother.
Yeah.
And had a confrontation there.
That was a funny part in the episode as well. Like I'm literally talking about, Joe, I'm surprised you haven't gone to visit your brother in the arena. And the next bit is, you arrive near the arena. That was immediately up.
Obviously, the firepipe conspiracy, Tyler's investigation into said firepipe conspiracy. You preparing a prostitute male network, and Garen becoming embroiled in someone else's fight.
And getting the people for the meeting.
And
Yes.
me accidentally becoming like a Jesus-like figure
Because
because I changed a
Yeah,
limb.
you becoming the Messiah and not a very naughty boy. So
Me being like, you didn't see any. Oh no, okay, she's gone. She's told
So we
everyone already.
resume our session in Mythos Rock. Various members of the party are scattered around town. I'm leaving the fallout of the fire on there just so we can see what you did.
It's a blemish on the map now forever.
As your footsteps carry down the steps out of the arena, Yarrick,
We're going straight.
what are you feeling after this confrontation?
I mean, shock, anger at him, probably at myself, but I think I'm mostly blaming him for the moment. A little bit of guilt for the way I acted to Yota.
Okay.
Really, I think I've just lost my purpose now.
Ooh.
Just to check in as well, how, because we had like the 3 days, didn't we? So we now in the end of
This
day
is the last. Yeah,
This is
once we go Betty Buys, you're on the dawn of the last day.
tomorrow's.
Yeah, so when you go Betty Buys, we're on the dawn
It's
of
the
the
start
last
stage
day.
3?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I've just spent the last 5 years dicking over people, losing my own humanity to try and save a brother who has also now apparently lost his own humanity.
And what do you want to do now? What are you doing?
Alright.
What is Yarrick doing?
What was the name of that pub I wanted to go to?
It was
The grasping goblin.
not the Grasping Goblin.
The cheeky
The
monkey.
Groping
The
Goblin.
cheeky monkey.
There's a club,
Should
wasn't
be
there?
the name of the one with that Harangon thing. Oh, not Harangon, the monkey man.
It was called.
I'm weirdly imagining Tyler wearing a similar hat to that while he investigates. Now,
The Crescent Club.
Oh yeah, Groping Club.
The Crescent Club.
I think I might go and get drunk for the first time in 5 years.
even fit.
Go visit Billy the Cunt.
Yep.
Just about.
Billy the cunt.
Was that his name?
That was actually his name. Yeah, that was the name I came up with for him. Billy the Cunt.
Tyler's now film noir.
Inspired.
Film Tyler.
So, you
What do you mean you know nothing?
travel
You can't know
down
nothing, doll.
That suits you.
the
Fix
main
the door.
causeway from the arena as crowds of people start flooding in, their tickets at the door being taken. You walk up to the causeway and approach Torsbridge, the lesser god of commerce, named after the lesser god of commerce. Not that you need to know that.
Capitalism.
As you cross the bridge, you see sort of floods of people, and the outfits are drastically changing now, going from more mercantile traders and tourists to very much prim, proper people. As you cross the bridge, you notice this section of the city housing is much more spread out. It's almost like the city is breathing now instead of a cramped house on top of house dirt pile situation.
How dangerous is this sector for the Omakato?
Virtually zero danger to you.
Did you say the area he's not in? He's in is not house on house.
Yeah,
Shit,
it's
hit.
the opposite of the
Okay.
slums.
Oh, he's in.
How much gold do I actually have
He's
on
in
me?
my
He's here.
my stomping ground.
So you eventually make your way towards the Crescent Club, and you see it's a corner house, about 3 stories up, with like white pasted walls and strong beams lining it. You see there's an array of signs out the front advertising various different musical acts, bards, singers, circus acts, jugglers.
Tom, would you go just like zoom in quick to where we are now talking about, just to get into the mind? Oh, there on the left. Oh, so is that like a new?
New district.
Oh, it's going to be a pricey place to drink.
Is it cool?
They're called the Crescent Club.
Dawn's Bazaar.
Yeah,
It's the
Dawn's
area.
Bazaar. So you approach a large arcing door made of like firm oak with a glass pane on the front, and standing a little off to the left is a what looks to be a bouncer, a really surly, tough-looking, grizzled human with a great big bushy beard. And he sits there, arms crossed, and just sort of looks at you, almost like looking through you.
Can I enter?
Don't know, can you?
I'm going to try and walk past him and
And he puts his arm out the way, in the way, and just stops you.
it would seem not.
Do you look like you can drink here? And he's sort of like, you see now he's like sizing up your coin purse.
Really?
Ask Billy the cunt.
Can, but I don't know if I may.
And he sort of pauses for a second. Goes, how do you know that name?
I know him.
1 second. And he goes in. And he's gone for about 5 minutes as you're waiting outside. And you can see now there's a queue forming behind you of people in like their fine outfits, looking really
Shit,
impatient
just gone to
to get drunk. You can see there's like a goblin behind you, like a hip flask, like gold inlaid hip flask, just swinging away, looking around for the bouncer. And eventually, after about five or so minutes, he comes out and goes, "He's in the back. Come on in." And he opens the door, gesturing for you to enter.
I enter.
So as you enter, you see now a massive great hall, almost like the great drinking halls from your planet, sort of like Viking inspired. Long tables stretching as far as the eye can see, with a great stage at the back with bright red curtains, and you can see there are almost like a traditional theatre, like modern lighting rig, except there are fairies living in the sort of frames, casting light down onto the stage. And you can see at the centre there's a bard playing the lute, but it's like the lute sounds like it's a full band. You can see like almost like sparkles coming off of his lute as he plays it. Off to the left you see a great bar made from iron instead of wood, and it's almost as long as the entire room. You can see there's 20 or so bar staff working at it. There's a box to the top right, and you can see an elven lady standing there. She's got green skin and long green ponytail, and almost like tattoos all up the side of her face. And then you see a roped off area, and it is literally called the back.
And he's there.
Did you go down there?
Yeah.
So you go down to the back, and you see roped off area with a booth. You see the gentleman that you met before in the fire. You see 4 of his henchmen, and another bouncer blocking this bit that looks exactly the same as the guy you just met outside, but like exactly the same, identical.
Scheming.
Yeah, I'll approach. Why not?
So as you walk up, he goes, "Step the fuck back."
What's the bag?
Who are
Can
you
I
here for?
pass? Billy the cunt.
Sorry, the fucking name every
And he just
time.
looks over and goes, "Billy, do you know this one?" Billy looks at you really intently, and then gestures for you to come closer. Take a seat. So he makes a couple of his guys get out of the way, and he goes, "Hello, mate.
It's been not too long since I last saw you.
Only a few hours. That friend of yours,
I wouldn't call him a friend, but
that crow fucker."
yes, I'd call him that.
He goes,
Oi.
"That fucker, he cast a spell on me.
What kind?
Cheers.
I don't actually know him, nor do I like him. But for a brief moment, it's like my brain wandered. And it was like I'd known him my whole life.
I have that effect on people.
About an hour later, I'm walking down the road and it suddenly dawns on me. I've never seen the cunt in my whole life, and I'm a cunt.
So he knows charming spells.
Well, I would assume as such.
Did he swindle you in some way? I don't trust him either.
Am I going to become like the end villain of
don't-
the campaign?
See, I don't think he done nothing to me. But if word gets out that some unknown crow cast a spell on Billy the cunt, manipulating me and all that, it wouldn't look good to the people I deal with.
No, you probably shouldn't have told me
No
then.
diddle cunts. It's no
See,
good
because you ain't
diddle
gonna tell
cunts.
no one. Because you're after money and selling shit to me.
Hang on, just quick, because I missed it because I was writing. So you're not Garrett now, are you?
No, I'm Billy the cunt.
I didn't do the spell on you, did I? I did it on Garrett.
What?
I thought it was
Oh yeah, you only charmed one person.
Yeah,
Ah.
you charmed the leader. I remember him saying that.
Garrett.
Yeah.
Oh, I
And
think
then-
it was Garrett, wasn't he?
Because
Then
I
that
was saying it's
person
like, alright,
convinced the
Garrett
rest
then.
of them.
Oh, I've been talking to Garrett this time then.
Yeah.
Okay.
yes.
Sorry.
I was just thinking like,
The
hang
spell
on,
was so good, I forgot my own fucking name.
I became someone else.
Oh dear, sorry guys. It's been a long day.
That's alright. Because you said it's like God shit out a name. I think it's Garrett.
I need to.
Oh, God
normally-
spilt,
I normally
like
have-
God
I
spilt
can't find
person.
my-
That's it, yeah.
I can't
Community.
find my notebook where I write down all the names I give to NPCs. So you've been talking to Garrett this whole time.
Yep.
Billy the cunt's sitting next to him. And he goes, so obviously, I need to send the boys around to rough him up because I can't have people knowing that I got spellcasted on me. So why do you want to deal with Billy?
Well, I had good reasons about an hour ago. See, I am in a debt, let's say. I have a stash of items. I had someone to sell to, but it seems I burn every bridge I cross, so I need someone else.
Billy's good at that.
Even for right now, I have a stash of items worth at least 500 gold. Probably much more.
He goes, you're new to this whole crime thing, ain't you?
Yes.
You see, because a smart fella wouldn't walk up to a stranger he met in the midst of committing a crime, saving people, and then tell him that he's got 500 gold sat somewhere. Because then a certain someone, and he gestures to all the blokes around him, might take reason to maybe beat the location of said place out of you and steal said items for himself.
What if this certain someone wanted to show he did not give a shit and had no fear and thought that might be worth you seeing?
He gestures to a waiter, says something in a language you don't understand. The waiter comes back a minute later with a shot that has a scorpion stinger in it. He goes, yeah, drink this.
Sorry.
Fuck it, I'll drink it.
Make a constitution saving for everyone, please.
The shotgun.
Threatened him.
8.
Now he's drinking a drink that they've given him.
I've literally just lost my purpose in life, man.
I know, but he just threatened to beat the location of it out of you.
So you drink it, and immediately as soon as it hits the back of your throat, it's like all of the air has been pulled out of your lungs, like it hits you that hard.
It's going to be a truth potion in it. Or something like that.
Tom, just really quick, did the hooker lady have a name?
You didn't, if she did,
You've never
We're yet
asked.
to ask.
Okay.
And you suddenly feel more drunk than you've ever felt in your entire life.
And I don't drink.
And straight away you get that thing where your head's like, you know, like that, where you're like almost like having to hit yourself in the face. And immediately all of his mates start laughing.
I don't know what the fuck that is, but if you plan on killing me, you might as well just do it.
Well, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna hurt you real bad.
He goes, we ain't gonna kill you,
Fuck, I need more beer for brain power.
but I think you've proven yourself to be someone who's a bit braver, shall we say. He gives you a little vial and says, a little vial of like green liquid and says, this will take the edge off of the shot we just gave you. Goes, come back another day when you're not so, we might have something for you. Right now, mate, from someone who is no vested interest in you whatsoever, go home.
What if I want to stay and drink?
I'm not your mum. And he turns immediately back around to his friends and starts carrying on this conversation.
I'm going to leave the vial there.
Uh-huh.
Make a pointed gesture of
Now I'm going to
pushing it back to him.
Just trying to stop
And then
Eric
stumble
from
off.
killing himself.
Okay. Right, as the camera zooms out of this bar, plunks back down in the Lonely Mercane. Chairs up against windows, tables turned up on end, blocking doorways. Strategic points left open to look out and point guns out of, shoot arrows out of. Sylvain pacing up and down the length of the bar, stress and sweat visibly across his face. You see he talks to a few of the members of the bar.
Fuck, this throws a spanner in the works and like shit, it was going to be in there. Never mind.
Oh shit, where is the list of... Only Mercane staff, thank you.
You have to remind me of names.
So he grabs Drooper Stoneaxe, the orc bodyguard, and says, I don't know what's coming. I don't know when they're coming. I know they are coming. I don't know what they plan to do, but we need to protect everything. Lock the backs. And then he pulls you and Drooper closer and says, get in, Drooper. Get in, you stay up here. Drooper, we're going to secure the secret passageway. And they go out into the back. And before Sylvain does that, he says, check in with everybody, check they know what the plan is. Or if there is a plan, make one for me.
Right, okay, I was going to ask you what your plan was.
By this point, he's already off into the back with Drooper.
Okay.
You see there's about... There's about 6 members of staff in the bar. This big space that's normally filled with patrons has been cleared out. It is you and 5 other members of staff. You've got Veer. She's a human in her early 20s. You've got Calder. He's a half-elf, also in what looks to be early 20s. You have Vern, a tabaxi, who's normally a cleaning member of the cleaning staff, now currently wielding what looks to be a crossbow. You've got Decrasty, a blackthorn, a drow that sort of hangs in the bar and offers sort of general services to people. Not that way, you dirty fuckers. You've got the chef, Dastarius Stoneshell, who is a turtle.
What's that?
It's a little person.
He's a turtle!
And you have
from New York.
Callum, who is another human in his early 20s. They're all sort of wielding various weapons from Sylvain's stores, and they are sort of barricading the doors, but all of them just look a little bit scared, stressed, worried, like they need a boost.
Okay, everyone.
That upgrade doesn't cancel the record.
I know it's not the best situation here. We've lost Ezrin, and Sylvain is expecting me to
I
put
just gotta say
something
real quick.
together.
Hold up, sir. There you go.
Okay, continue.
So yeah, no, it's not the best situation. Everyone's doing a good job here, blocking up the inn. I am sort of trying to work stuff out here. So, does anyone remember, or was anyone here when they took Ezrin?
The turtle picks up and says, I was in the kitchen. I heard them come in.
Thank you, Dastaria.
But I just assumed it was normal patrons, so I didn't really leave.
Didn't know.
I didn't see anything. By the time I came back, there was just a mess.
That's okay. That's okay.
Nice.
What I thought would be happening. Calder, did you hear anything?
No, my shift didn't start until 10 minutes ago. I literally got here and Sylvain just chucked a gun in my hand and said, "Get to work. I don't know how to use this."
I've only just figured it out myself.
Holding the barrel.
Do I do it like this?
Okay, so no one was really even here to watch Ezrin
And then,
get taken.
while you're saying this, Vern, the tabaxi, flops up and says, I saw it. I got scared and hid in the barrels over there. And she points to like a patch of barrels sort of off to the corner. And she's like, "Oh, hid in that one." And he sees like a little pie hole in it.
Imagine a cat eye through it.
It was two really big guys. And
Two big guys.
two big old guys.
The showers of ramrod.
One of them was like a big hippo looking thing, and the other one looked like he was made of metal. And the boss was there.
The boss?
The boss was there, and they just took her. They just walked in, didn't say a word. They grabbed her by the scruff, pulled her over the bar. She tried to fight back, hence the bit of blood. And yeah, they just left.
They just called him the boss.
The boss.
Just when you say a hippo and a robot, they weren't the people we encountered before, were they? Because one of them was a hippo.
Hippo and a robot.
You don't know. You're drunk.
You don't know. You're drunk.
You're drunk and not there.
Yeah. He's got his listening ears on from across the other side of the map.
From the other side of town. Or the rock.
The rock.
Okay, there's not much to go on, but we'll figure this out. I'm a little bit out of a loss here. Does anyone need anything else doing? What Sylvain told you to do?
Block the windows and doors, and make sure all these are loaded. Can you show us how to do that?
Yeah, can I check that? I'm going to have to roll anything? Or?
No, roll a persuasion check for how well you explain it to them.
Right.
No.
How well I explain it.
Does this require intelligence?
Yeah, what does it require?
Charisma normally.
Charisma. I think we'll be alright. Not a plus or a minus.
The one who'd suck at that.
A 7.
7. So you explain it the first time, and everyone's lost.
Well, yeah, I'm not very good at it myself.
You explain it a second time, and a few of them get it. After explaining the whole process 6 times,
Fuck's sake. How long is this taken?
about 10 minutes, eventually everyone now has a loaded gun, and all of the sort of parts have clipped for them.
Can I take a look at the situation outside? Have you got any cubby holes?
Yeah, there's a couple of spaces around the bar where like shooting holes have been made, so people can like push a gun through and fire trigger or aim a crossbow through there.
I'm just trying to think of how I've got to try and let my friendos know, my little adventuring party know that I'm finding some
In
fucking
a
help.
bind.
Where is everyone else at the moment on the map? Tyler went back to his
I'm hopeless at the moment.
house. Joe's up there.
I could do with my wily pirate crow.
Yeah, I'm going to need your help as well. And even yours, if you
So-
survive your crisis.
Tyler.
There's only 3 markers on the map.
We're all dead.
You went to sleep in the lonely mercade.
You're upstairs.
Oh.
We'll
Did
be
I?
alright.
Yeah, you came back to the mercade and went to sleep, I'm pretty sure.
I was at the
Walk
docks,
past
wasn't I?
the.
You're
And then-
pissed off at the
Then, like,
before
literally
the
end of a recording, we just end up getting into the thing talking about like how much it costs for different bits, and then
Yeah,
it sort
so
of like
Tyler-
ended there. I might
there's
lay
only
with
three
him.
now. You're there asleep upstairs.
Does that mean I'm trapped in the building?
Sort
I
of,
mean,
yeah.
with me, yeah.
You are now.
We're alright.
How are the people
got each
gonna get
other.
in?
We've got each
What
other.
if there's fire pipes in the building?
I've got a meeting here tomorrow and we've blocked all the fucking doors.
That's the least of your worries, bro.
Oh shit.
Are you going to go look out the window?
Yeah.
So, as you look out the window, you see the streets look, I guess, normal. They're emptier than usual, and there's still sort of ash and smoke
What time is it?
playing around the air. It's about 7 o'clock in the evening now.
In this world, is that like dusk or is that still?
Well, it's space, so it's.
This is whatever we wanted to be.
Whatever.
It's the indication of time of day outside is it's always dark because it's in space.
Okay.
Oh, so at this point, I'm probably
Don't have like
actually
an
heading
artificial
back
sun or nothing.
I'm going to come
rather
to you in a
than
minute.
rather than being back where I was, where I stay.
So, yeah, the streets look normal, except there's one guy sat directly across the street, sat on a barrel, just staring at the door to the Mercane. He's not moving, he's not flinching. And you see, it's hard to make out, but you can see the faint glint of something metallic that he's just spinning around in his hand.
Right, okay.
Fidget spinner.
Really decked out on
Parker pen.
solid gold.
Can I go like fucking look for Sylvain? Because I know he said he's doing something with the underground passage. but-
Yeah, so you go out into the back, and his normal like weapon room shooting range, and you see one of the dummies for shootings has been moved out of the way, and there's a hatch in the ground that's lifted up. You see it goes underneath, and you peer down, and you can hear him. You can hear echoing across the corridor, Sylvain. If his shit hits the fan, we need to get here as quick as possible. And then you hear him rustling around their bag. Plant a few of these on the corridor. When I give you the sign, they go boom, they can't follow us. And this is sort of an echo.
Mhm.
And you hear the footsteps getting louder and louder. And you see Sylvain is like massively hunched over in this passageway.
On all fours.
And as he steps up now, he's now like, for the first time ever, at your eye level, where he's in this underground passageway,
Yeah.
and he goes, "Oh, Gillen, how goes everyone?"
Joe, do you want a cushion?
Confused.
Nah, it might be too thick.
As am I.
High chair.
Yes. Let me address everyone.
I thought we were going to put it on as
So
like
he
a
steps
cloak.
out into the main part of the pub, Drooper follows, and he says to the staff, "Everyone, I'm sure you're all very confused. None of you owe me your lives. None of you owe me any protection, any fealty. What is about to come is a battle, maybe. All I know is the Ilmakarto are coming for me, and if any of you wish to leave, you can now." And a couple of the staff, you see they're thinking about it. And they really think about it, and they go, "No, we're here with you." Like, the cinema contenders are like, we're staying. And he goes, "I don't know what's going to happen, but if shit hits the fan, go straight into the back and down, and just run and run and run. And I will meet you at the end."
So well and good, Sylvain. How are we finding Ezrin?
Yes, Ezra. If they have her,
So-
our best bet is to hope they don't kill her straight away. And if they do, we need to hope it's quick. Things are dire. If we get out of tonight, we will find her. I swear you that, alive or dead.
Okay.
But let's get through tonight.
Just quick, Ezrin is the bar lady, isn't she?
Yeah.
Bar manager, yeah.
That's a good plan. Almost like she was an afterthought.
Well, we've got to worry about not dying first.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a sign. They got left a note saying you wanted a war. Full stop.
You got it.
Right.
And I am but a lonely lion.
Camera pans upstairs.
Oh fuck!
Dreams of fire and brimstone and piracy fill your mind, and then you're awake.
When you were saying about if anyone wants to leave, I was actually just poking around the top of the stairs, like, I think I might want to leave. Okay. So I don't know anything about what's going on downstairs yet, do I?
No. You make your way downstairs.
Oh, are you both in?
I'm in the upstairs.
I'm in my.
He's in his. He's over there.
I'm in a different place.
Ah, okay.
And the bar has only got 10 people in it. They're all staff.
Downstairs.
Yeah. You see Garen's one of them. You see that all of the windows and doors are barricaded. There's nowhere to sit, there's no tables, there's no chairs.
Garen, what's happened to the chairs?
We're in a gang war, apparently.
Oh shit, not again.
Again.
I need to go outside. Is there any doors not completely barricaded yet?
Yeah, I think so. I think Sylvain's still got one open, isn't he?
He goes, there's a pathway in the back room that leads out.
Out or
Out.
yes. Yes. Garen, would you want to come along with me for a bit? I've got some stuff to do. We can hang out here in the dark, barricaded room.
Annoyingly, I think I have to stay, buddy.
Annoyingly.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, okay, I head out wherever that's going.
So you go into the back. You see there's a hatch open. You climb down into it. And you see that there's what looks like fire pipes, no, dynamite, lining one of the passageways.
This is still end of second day, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
As you follow the pathway, it arcs around, and eventually you see it meets what looks to be a sewer, and immediately in front of you is a ladder going up onto the street.
Right. Okay, so first I'm going to need to collect a few things from around about. So if I go to where the fiery area was, and you know when I was like kicking the pipes into the fires, I need to go and pick up some of them.
The what's in the fire pipes?
When I was kicking the fire.
So
the
you make
pipes
your
in.
way around the town, and as you cross the main thoroughfare, Shades Causeway, the closer you get to the site of the fire, you see there's like a look of trepidation and fear
Keep
in
getting
the
cold.
populace's
That's all good.
like demeanour. Like something's off. And as you round the corner towards the site of the explosion, you see now a man with salt and pepper black hair, very imposing, like chiseled chin. No, yeah. Anyway, so you see standing by the side of the fire, this imposing man. He's wearing a almost immaculate black suit jacket that goes down to his knees, tailored. He has a what are the things called where it's not a tie? It's like is it
Cravat?
cravat? He's got a cravat.
The one that looks sort of, it's like a
Scrunched up.
scrunchy
Yeah,
scarf.
Yeah, he's wielding a golden cane, and you see a group of 30 or so thugs standing around. Amongst those 30 or so thugs are some more distinct figures. There's like a man made of metal. There's a dragonborn with an owl on his shoulder, and a few other figures that stand out.
Yeah.
And as you approach this district, you hear him say, you see he now lifts up like a tarp, and in front of him there's a box, like a cage almost, and inside you see Ezrin. She's tied up, she's bloodied and beaten, She has a gag over her mouth.
This is going on.
This is going on just off to here.
Okay.
And he says, "Men, all 50 of you, let's go and burn down a pub."
Well, we're not going to the market.
And 2 of the enforcers open up the cage, grab Ezrin, and you see she's got like a leash on it, and they throw her out to the front and hold a gun up and say, "Keep fucking walking." And the crowd of people slowly migrate, and as they get to you, they just sort of push you out of the way.
I'm 18 years old!
And they just start marching towards the bar.
Oh. Why is there only fucking Garen who's there?
What's the time?
Cheers, party members!
Okay.
What's the time?
6.
No, sorry, in game.
I said about 7.
It was about 7 while they were prepping.
So I imagine by the time he's gotten through the tunnel and gotten out, about 7:30 now.
Okay.
I was an hour off.
So, to get back to the tunnel entrance and down that way, would I have time in that?
I think you'd have time to make it there around the same time as they do.
What if he sprints?
And we come through the
With
tunnel.
all
The
of his
Muppets are coming.
undead
the Muppets
might.
are coming.
If you run and pass a few athletics checks, you might be able to beat him there.
How much did the dynamite cost before?
He's going to really quickly run and go buy some
You're gonna go from here
Rocket
to
powered
here,
skateboard.
Yeah.
and then go back down to here to try and get to the bar.
You probably don't know. Okay, we'll go to the secret tunnel.
Okay, so are you gonna go fast or are you gonna just
Looks at my
stroll it?
cantrips and heavily regrets
I'm going
my
to stroll it
choices.
until I'm out the way of all this.
Yeah, so you sort of like nonchalantly walk. You take like a side street to sort of veer away from them and go around, and then you break into a sprint. Make me an athletics check, please. Old man sprint power.
Car! Attack! Car!
Instead of like Naruto running, he's just like flat.
Athletics is strength.
Yeah. Both your knees dislocate.
If only I had wings. That'd work. 16.
16.
Kinku's dick.
So yeah, you bust into an almighty sprint.
Busting.
You run with the prowess of a 20-year-old, Jacob.
For the first time in years.
Yeah, and it's almost like part of your cold dead heart has warmed and you actually care about someone.
I
you're
need
like-
them Hurricane for my meeting tomorrow.
This is entirely a self-expression.
It turns out that someone is you.
You're talking to your own conscience. It's like, no, I don't care about Garen. This is for the meeting.
I finally need to do something for me.
And you make it. You like Indiana Jones slide into the tunnel.
Straight down
Run
the
as
stairs.
fast as you can. And as you're doing this, Tyler.
I'm probably heading back at this point, so remind me whereabouts the McCain is on the map versus where
So the
I
McCain
stay.
is here. Where you stay is literally right there.
Oh,
A
so
stone's throw.
I'm probably walking in the same direction as the people are
down the
on my
road.
way home. So I
So-
probably see some of it play out in some way.
Yeah, so I would say that as you're coming back from a long day of healing,
Healing and investigating.
you're on the other side of the crowd to Jacob, and I'm going to say that you would see Jacob, like the opposite side of the crowd, but he doesn't see you because he's got no eyes. And you
No,
hear
I
this.
crow. No,
You hear
that's
this
not.
whole speech about the McCain. You see Ezrin getting trailed away. And you get a heart boner. Yeah.
That's
Oh, no, I don't think canonically I am in love with her. That was just a joke.
Yeah.
Or am I?
I know you're a bit
We'll see how this
stuck
plays
at
out.
level.
Time for it to develop.
I'm starting with everyone.
Yeah. Tyler, how do you react?
I'm like,
he says autistically.
and rocket boost towards the bar.
Shit, I should probably do something. I feel like being a Minotaur gives me something to do with the dash action. That I need to double check.
I shouldn't have got
Great.
myself drunk.
Because I'm going to pan over from these guys to you being shitface.
Might not have done that if I'd known, but oh well.
So why?
I mean, if all the hints were in the air, you know.
I don't know where.
You wanted war! Exclamation mark.
I wasn't there for that, I guess, though, was I?
No.
Really, I was the only one there for that.
It's alright. I had to wreck on a really funny conversation because I forgot that Billy the Cunt and the other guy were different people.
Oh, poor Billy the cunt.
I like the idea of every time I went to a bounce, I was like, I'm here to see Billy the Cunt. And they're like, you mean Garrett, right? Oh, yeah.
No, Billy the Cunt was there. He was just next to Garrett.
Yeah.
Garrett interjected.
He was there with a typewriter.
He was writing his retroactive continuity book.
Got an infiltration device, Tom.
I do. Tom, have you worked out what you're doing? Sorry, I've been waiting for you for ages.
Trying to find.
You have a combat ability to do with dashing and murderizing people. I know that much.
Yeah, it's to do with dashing. I just can't find my screenshots of it, and I don't have. It's the one, like the only thing I don't have a printout of.
Just go on the D&D wiki. That's.
Is it
That
dashing
might be
good
what it
looks?
is.
Oh, lately my votes have been proper Homer Simpson.
Joe, you ever grab me another beer from there, chips?
Oh,
While you're deciding what to do, the bar gets burned down and everyone dies. apart from fucking Yarrick,
They're alive!
We all have to make new characters.
who gets alcohol poisoning and dies anyway.
And then we all have to make new characters.
This is still really cold.
Are the mountains blue?
They are. Well, a little bit.
A little bit.
The mountains must be blue for you to drink in Coors Light. Right, come on Tom, now or never.
Oh my god.
I'm breaking it out for the first time.
Ooh.
Ding 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 ding.
This is
Hopefully not, right? But there could be the chance I have to run along and
yeah, no,
Yeah.
I understand completely.
attend.
Oh, okay, it's after I take the dash action. It's a melee attack.
You're not in combat. You can just sprint and make some athletics rolls.
Yeah, I just don't know if I can beat them, and I'm obviously quite tall, so I'm not really exactly.
You're running out of time.
Yeah, I know. I'll just follow along as if I'm part of it
Oh, okay. So you
and see if I fit in.
make a stealth check.
Get a
for me
sign
then.
saying, down with the pub.
Make me a stealth check, please.
I don't really know what else, but I look big enough to be a burly.
You're also very nicely dressed, though, aren't you? Compared to.
I feel like they're gangsters, so I feel like a lot of
they
them
are
are.
like. They're not.
They wear cloaks
There's
and
a guy with a
stuff.
cane.
Nat 20.
Amazing. So you like join the crowd and you bump into a couple of people, and one of them goes, "Oh, you're John from the southern safe house, aren't you?"
Yeah.
"Oh, John, how you doing? How's the wife?"
She's seen better days.
"Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, mate. Well, how you feel about burning down this pub?"
Yeah.
Feel about burning down this pub.
"I mean, look, it's about time we got the fuckers back after what they did to us. Have you seen the state of
Are
the
you-
fucking warehouse?"
What warehouse?
He gestures to the street.
Oh, you see, it's being the south.
Yeah, no. I get it. You southern safe houses are more for the, murdery jobs, you know.
Just out of interest, which warehouse was it that they got?
Oh, so like the main supply line warehouse, the one where all the drugs, you know, go through.
Drugs.
And the
The
people,
crimes.
you know, the people that we traffic. Fucking hell, John, man. How long have you been out the loop for?
As you say, I'm more of a dirty deeds, don't ask questions.
Except today, where I'm asking a lot.
Well, normally, but
Right,
it seems a lot's happened. I need to be.
Come on, right. We deal in three things. Gambling, drugs, people trafficking. Come on, it's not hard.
Yeah, you make a good point. Just with I guess the wife and that, I think I've just been a bit.
I'm sure she'll get better. I mean, look, what can you do, eh? And you carry on walking, and eventually you get to the outside of the bar, and they all spread out, and they all light torches, standing in a semicircle around the whole outside the bar. 50 men. One of them hands you a torch and says, lights it for you.
John, can't even light it.
Fucking hell, John.
You see now that the gentleman with the cane and the salt and pepper hair steps to the front with holding the leash Edmund's attached to. The metal man, the Warforged, if you know your D&D races,
Yeah, I figured.
steps to the left of him, and a Githyanki lady steps out of a green robe holding a scepter, flanking either side of the boss man. And we're going to pause and go to you.
Thank fuck for that.
5 drinks later.
The scorpion come shots.
While
How
you're
much
with
gold
him,
does that cost, by the way?
The least
Cool,
will
cool.
just
Yeah,
stick
no,
up
no.
in the
Take
entire.
it easy.
Five
I still love
drinks
how that
later.
even.
How much gold would that
like,
cost?
You are 50
Just
gold
like-
down.
It's a bit of you and it's a bit of the
Right.
character at the same time. It's like
Yeah,
just
why not?
left like cringing from so many of your interactions, and I love it.
Yeah, you're 50 gold down, 5 drinks, expensive drinks later.
I didn't exactly
You are-
lie about having a wife. I said she's in better days and that she doesn't exist. Sorry.
You are a lot more worse for wear. And as you're sitting there swaying down the bar, a guy plumps himself down next to you and goes, 2 shots appear in front of him. And the bar staff, like a very, very smart looking, neatly tuxed elf. Goes, bad day. And the guy just starts like weeping a little bit. And he goes, yeah, it's been awful. And you can see that like the elf doesn't actually give a shit. Like he's just doing the normal bartender thing of like, I say how you doing, and people just spill their hearts, sort of stuff. He sees this every day. And he goes, yeah, no, it's not good. Did a bad thing. And the elf goes, what'd you do? And he goes, I ratted out a friend. Oh no. And he goes, I think he's going to die for it. And make a intelligence check for me with disadvantage because you're shit faced.
Intelligence. Is there any other pluses to that?
Just your normal intelligence.
14.
14 with disadvantage, not bad. You've seen this guy in your sort of time hanging around the Lonely Mercane. He is he's one of the like beer delivery people. Regularly comes in with the casks and delivers them to the cellar.
Oh, shit.
Green King IPA van.
Yeah, exactly. And he goes, yeah, I told the Don that my mate Sylvain kidnapped his top man. And I think he's going to die for it. They're all heading there now. And the elf goes, oh no, and just hands him another drink and just fucks off. And you hear this, and you're in your inebriated state.
You talk of the Mercane. Who's going there?
So you've got. No, sort of like does one of those drunken burps. 1 second, let me just check my.
You got very big nose, by the way.
Check my mental notes.
I have a big nose because
My
of
brain
this, and he
folds.
reaches into his pocket, pulls out like a satchel of powder, and lays some on the bar, cuts it, and just rips a big old line.
Good boy.
And he goes, "You've got the Don. You've got Judge."
That's short for Donald?
No, Don as in
Donny.
Don. His name's Vidal. Il Mercato or something like that. And then you've got Judge, who's like a robot.
Judy. Reinhold.
And you've got Jastra, who's like a. She's yellow. I don't know. Then there's two big ones. And then there's 5 more people that are important. I think one of them's a hippo. And then there's like 100 or so soldiers, I think. Yeah, there's a lot.
Fucking Il Mercato. You know, they ruin so many lives and they don't even realize. I bet they fucked up your life.
You go, no, actually, I mean, once
Of course
I get
they
over
have. They fucked up your life.
No, once I get over the gnawing guilt of betraying my friend, he opens his coin purse and shows you it's like filled to the brim with platinum. He goes, he gave me this. So my life's, well, till this is empty, my life's made.
Maybe you could buy me a drink then.
And he gives you 1 platinum piece and goes, treat yourself, hun.
Oh, I dropped it. Can I have another?
Make a persuasion check.
Natural 20.
He goes, oh, here's 2.
Don't drop one of them.
2 platinum, fucking hell.
Ah, fucking Il Mercato. What is your name, brother?
My name is, Mertrin.
The merchant.
Do you know Osric Heinrich?
Oh, Osric. Is he the milkman?
No, he fights.
In milk?
No, in the arena.
What, the milk arena?
I don't fucking
I feel
know.
like there's something to do with milk.
I've only been there once. Maybe there's milk. I don't know. Do you want some milk?
Do you know what, barkeep? Can I have a pint of milk?
Can I have a pint of milk?
Oi, stop copying me. It's my pint of milk.
Stop copying me!
Can I have a slightly different pint of milk?
Yes.
I'll have skin.
At this point, the elf looks at you two and goes, I think you've both had enough.
Do you know, have you heard of the Il Mercato?
Yes, obviously.
Do you know how many lives they fucked up today?
I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't live there, so it's not my problem, is it?
I'm going to... I killed one of them once by accident, but they've killed my brother, and I'm going to kill every fucking one of them. Why am I drunk? Did you get me drunk?
Are you talking to a person?
Whoever the fuck's there.
And you look behind you and it's just a coat rack.
I look to the other guy then.
Did you get me drunk?
I don't know, did you get me drunk?
I think you've got my bag of gold.
And he opens it and he goes, no, this is mine. And he goes, look, it's got my name on it. Mertrin, see?
The fuck is full truth.
He goes, I like the cut of your jib though, so if I give you 1 more platinum, you want to give me 1 back?
I tell you, if you give me 1 platinum, I'll give you 2 gold pieces.
1 second. Carry the 1. No.
Ah, what the fuck?
No,
you
that
can
doesn't
have
work out for me.
you can have a silver as well. Because if you have
I'll
a
tell you
gold
what
and
I
a
can
silver
give you.
together,
I've got something really worth some money. He reaches into his pocket, pulls out some like snotty hankies and goes, "That's worth a fortune because I'm going to be famous." He goes, "I'm going to go on stage right now." And he puts his coin purse like in his bag, like locks it up, and runs towards the stage. And you see as soon as he gets there, like 4 bouncers tackle him on the ground and start like beating on him.
What a fucking idiot.
I have this famous handkerchief, barman. Can I have something to sober up?
He goes,
Oh, where's the milk?
he hands you a milk and a slice of bread. Yes. There you go, sort yourself out, mate.
I'm a fucking hedgehog. I'm. If you see my brother, tell him I've gone to kill the Il Mercato.
Yes. Sure. Do your thing, mate.
I'm gonna take the bread and the milk and just fucking walk.
Just nibble on him, your little mouse.
So yeah, you gradually amble your way round to the. I can delete Tom's one because.
How much is a platinum worth?
100 gold.
Oh shit, I made profit now.
In this.
Fuck.
I thought it was 10 in this world. I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh no, yeah, no, platinum is 10 gold. Sorry, every platinum is 10 gold.
Ah, fuck, I made a loss of money then.
Wait, what?
No, you didn't. You
I spent 50 gold on
Oh
drinks.
yeah, you spent 50 gold on drinks, but got 20 back in platinum.
Oh.
So you're in the crowd of these people. You're in the bar, and you're on your way over.